Hello YouTube, this is Chuck again, and I'm coming to you from downtown Wickenburg, right in front of the town of Wickenburg Town Hall. And we're going to be leaving in the morning, so I figured if I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the town, I should do it here. And this is the part they call historic downtown Wickenburg, and we'll walk around and show you a couple of things here. But Wickenburg's currently undergoing quite a metamorphosis, I guess you might call it, a change. And one of the things that happened is there's a large developer came in and wanted to put in a large planned community, and they wanted it to be within the town limits. And they normally do that because it helps them get financing. The banks like that. So anyway, they picked a site that's about 4 miles north of town, and they're starting to put in their huge community there. It's called Wickenburg Ranch, and so the town annexed up into that area, and that's clear up into Yavapai County. So the town of Wickenburg is actually split. Part of it's the main part of it here is in Maricopa County, which is the most populous county in Arizona, and then part of it, the north part up there, is up into Yavapai County. They just built a big old fire station, brand new fire station up there, a multi-million-dollar thing, and I went up there and take some video of that. And the crew was actually out, so I couldn't go in and get a tour, but I got a little bit of a look at the outside of the building, and I'm going to plug that in here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe right here. Well, I'm back, and we're about 3-4 miles north of downtown Wickenburg, but we're still in the Wickenburg city limits, and there's a new master plan development, very large new master plan development going up here called Wickenburg Ranch. And the Trilogy Investment and Shea Homes and some other people are building houses up here, and this thing's going to change the character of Wickenburg forever. But that's not what we're up here to show you. What I'm up here to show you is, as a part of this big new development, Wickenburg built a great big new fire station here. I'm not sure if the developer paid for this or what the deal is, but this thing is absolutely gorgeous, so I figured I'd give you a quick look at it. There's some crazy construction going on up here, and it took me a little bit to even figure out how to get in here. But this is quite the place. I have no idea what this place might have cost, and there's units in there. I don't know how many people they got on duty here, and I think I even recognize that one truck over there. I'm going to pull up here and see if there's anybody here to see if maybe I can get a nickel tour, because I'll bet right now they don't get very many visitors. But, let me pull on in here in the parking lot, and we'll see what happens. So I'll be back with you again here in just a little bit. Let's see what kind of mischief we can get into here. Isn't that a gorgeous place? Look at that, station 755. And I'll tell you a little bit about that number, how that number got to be there. Be back in a minute. Well, it appears the guys are out, so there's nobody here. I don't know if they're out on a call or what they're doing, but I thought I recognized that truck right there because I was familiar with another one similar to this, but that's not the same one. And it's another big old, I drove a big old GMC 4-wheel drive engine like that one time out here from Florida to Phoenix. But anyway, station 755, I guess we're just gonna have to look at it from the outside. One thing about it, they don't have any lawn to mow here. This whole thing is just a big rock retention pond, I guess. But I have no idea how much this place costs. Maybe I'll find out. But there's nobody apparently here. Nobody's answering the bell. There's our employee cars parked in the back. And when I peek through the windows, I can see where looks like the primary engine's out. So, but anyway, it's always nice to look at a new fire station. I wanted to target this one and take a look at it. And so we're going to head back toward town. There's some real crazy construction going on here right now, and maybe I'll see if I can give you a little piece of that, because this is a very busy road, and they're making it into a divided road in this segment here. They have a lot of real bad wrecks. They had one here just a few days before we got here that ended up killing a couple from Utah and their unborn child head on. And so this is, they're gradually fixing this. They're making it divided highway. And so the construction's going on right now. I didn't realize it was going to be this bad. And I'm going to try to show you a little bit of that, because it's pretty, they're keeping the traffic moving, and it's pretty heavily traveled. And I'll see if I can give you a little peek at that as we head back toward town. So one more look at this, and be back at you a little bit. But the old downtown part of Wickenburg is kind of the jewel, because almost everything you need is right here. The town hall is right behind me. There's right over there you can see the sign for the Bash's Market, and there's a Ace Hardware in there. There's a lumber yard back behind me a little ways. There's this little commercial district, and if you watch my video about the roads going through Wickenburg, this is Tegner Street, and this was where all the traffic used to go through. It was headed toward Las Vegas. So let's walk over here a little bit. An historic downtown sign, and there's some few historic buildings over here, and a lot of touristy looking places. But as you walk down here past the town hall, that building down there is the library, and they got good Wi-Fi there. And over in the background there, you can actually see where they put the roundabout in. There used to be a road that tied in there, but of course they had to block that. But it's kind of quiet in here right now. But during the day when all the businesses are open, it gets pretty busy. Dog's dragging me around, so if I move around a little bit, that's what's going on. But there's a community center down the way where they have events, and the schools are just down the street a little bit off here to my, well, be to my left, 2 or 3 blocks. I'm gonna go pick the wife up, and we're gonna come back downtown for one last dinner. Right around the corner from where I'm standing here, there's a Mexican restaurant called Anita's, and we like to stop there because the food's excellent. So anyway, one little last look at downtown Wickenburg. Can't really see much from this one spot here. Then walk up a little bit further. Don't you just love those cars with the coffee can mufflers? Anyway, I'll be back with you, and this will probably be my last one from Wickenburg. As I said, we're leaving in the morning. I've got a bunch of little snippets here and there that I shot of various things. I'm not exactly even sure how I'm going to use them. So I think for right now, that was a local cowboy who was pretty well known in the rodeo circuit, and got him a statue here. And of course, naturally, got swirl cactus here, and they even got that guy down here. He looks like he's kind of seen better days. But so anyway, let me tell you, as I always do, take care of each other, love each other, and I'm going to be back again as soon as I can with another one. In the meantime, old Flapjack here is with me. He says hi, and I'll be back again as soon as I can with something different. Like I say, we'll be going home. I tried to shoot some of the traffic earlier when I was headed up to Wickenburg Ranch, and this is Thursday afternoon prior to New Year's Eve. And there is so much traffic headed to Vegas, it was just insane, and it's all under construction up there. And I didn't dare take the camera out and take my eyes off the road because I was afraid I was going to get in a wreck or something if I did. So I didn't show you any of that. But I would like to have. If we're going to be here any longer, I'd have tried to get out and show you that, because they're keeping traffic moving. They're putting divided highway up there, and they're doing some real creative things to keep traffic moving. It's kind of interesting. But like I say, I had to pay attention to what I was doing, or otherwise I'd end up in a ditch somewhere. So I'll give you one more look over here at Wickenburg City Hall, Town Hall actually, and I'll tell you until next time, peace out. There's a surprising amount of traffic down here in the downtown area, and this is, you think back on my video I did earlier about the old roads and stuff. This is the intersection of Wickenburg Way and Tegner, which is the intersection of US 60 and US 93, the old roads. There's the Circle K I showed you the other day. So we're just waiting for the light to change. We're headed back over to the RV park to pick my wife up. I'm going to take her out to dinner. And I figured I'd give you one last shot. Quite a while back, I actually did a windshield tour video of coming through Wickenburg, Oh, and that was that would have been back about, oh good grief, last January, so almost a year ago now. And you might go look through my windshield tour portfolio there, and you might be able to find that. And that basically came right through where we are now. And of course, I talked about the old Riverwalk Bridge, which is right up ahead here. And I just want to see if I can catch some of that holiday traffic headed across the river. It doesn't look like it's quite as bad now as it was a little while ago. There's a big truck coming around the roundabout. I bet those truckers hate those things. There we go. Now we got a gap. Look at the Merry Christmas on the old walking bridge. Dang, I like that thing. I don't know why, but I just sort of attracted. I like old bridges anyway, and that just sort of suits me. Okay, we're gone.